McDonald, Haverhill senior linebacker, the Eagle Tribune Defensive Player in the Week. Cameron, big game last week. You had the scoop and score against Lawrence. You had a sack, and you held them to 42 yards of offense. Pretty pleased with yours and the team's performance last week?
Absolutely. We're very grateful to have a great defense, and we're not done yet, though. We're still not satisfied. We've got to keep going.
Hillies are known for being tough. 99% of the state seem to cancel their games with the awful weather and awful thunderstorms. The Hillies, no biggie, we'll play through it.
Absolutely not. We play dirty, whatever weather football, and we have fun no matter what. We love the rain. We love all sorts of storms or whatever.
Who was that handsome-looking fella who led the Eagle Tribune sports section Saturday with the huge color picture in the rain?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Looked a little bit like you, Cameron. He's a little better looking than you, though. Was that fun playing through that sort of weather, or are you going, what are we doing here? Why can't we play Saturday like the rest of the world?
I love playing in the rain. So do all my teammates. We're used to it. We practice in the rain. So it's just another game in the rain.
We're getting used to you being a big play man with a scoop and score last week. You're one of the rare individuals alive who could say they picked off Andover's E.J. Perry 4. You had the big fumble recovery against Central Catholic. Do you pride yourself in being a big play man?
Yeah, I mean I do, but at the end of the day I'm just doing my job, and my teammates, they're always there to help me make the plays, and all credit to them. They are the ones that help me out and do what they have to do as well.
Came into the season, Cameron, with a good reputation, is a real fine football player, but clearly it's sort of a different Cameron this year, and we've heard some rumblings from some coaches who go, he could be the best linebacker in the league. What do you think when you hear some compliments like that?
I mean, I wouldn't disagree with them, not to sound like that, but definitely me and my buddy Tayshawn, my other linebacker, we both work very hard during practice, before football, during the summertime in the weight room. We just work very hard, and we have fun with it. Most importantly.
Were you expecting big things from yourself and from the team this year?
Absolutely.
And Haverhill's one of those strong programs, at least in the Tim O'Connor era, overcame some tough, lean years, certainly prior to Tim, that's for sure, but picked it up big time. But when you look in the mirror, do you say, yeah, we're Central Catholic, yeah, we're St. John's Prep, yeah, we're Everett, or do you maybe not think that?
Absolutely. I think we're even better team. We work hard every day in practice. Coach O does a great job coaching us. He keeps us disciplined and always keeps us unsatisfied. We always not satisfied every week, new week.
A lot of people think the schedule makers didn't do right by the Hillies. You open up in the playoffs this weekend against Big Bad Everett. Maybe Everett isn't quite the dynasty they had for about 15 or 20 years, but they're Everett. Any thoughts on getting Everett when some people thought maybe that was unfair?
I think we take what we can get. I mean, honestly, I like it better. I like a harder road than an easier road. It shows the people that we're here to stay. We're here to play football, and we're a good team.
Well, what do you have to do to beat Everett? They get the McAfee kid who's already committed to UConn, and they're never lacking for speed, and blue chippers heading to D1 colleges and all that good stuff. What do you have to do to knock off the Tide?
I think we just have to do our job. Our defensive coordinators, Coach V and Coach Crabb, do a great job on preparing us, and they work us hard. We rep out all the stuff, and I think we'll be ready.
There you have it. Cameron McDonald, all-star linebacker, Haverhill High, ready for the Tide.
Oh, nice hit.
yards, 96-yard TD catch, which very well could be a school record, and clutch performance helped you beat Lowell and punch your tickets into the playoffs. What are your thoughts on the big win last week?
I think it's a great win for us going forward, and gives us a lot of confidence going into a playoff game. And our offense really played well. Our defense stepped it up. I think our team's looking really well right now.
Sort of an interesting weekend. You had a lot on the line. You needed that win to get it. The skies opened up on Friday night, and it was just crazy weather going into Saturday. What are the emotions like as you're waiting 24 more hours or whatever to play that key game?
You get all amped up and you're ready to go, and then they tell you got to wait a whole nother day, and you get really excited. You know what I'm saying? And you just really want to get out there and play as quick as possible.
It might have been the best performance of the year for the Rangers. Looked like it was almost perhaps a toss-up on paper, yet you guys really took it to Lowell to prove you were playoff worthy.
Yes, sir.
Did you agree with that? Did you step it up? Was it the best game you played? Or
I think so, for sure, and especially with a nice week of practice. We really worked hard in practice, giving good looks all week and trying our hardest during the game. And I think it was definitely our best performance.
Okay, and take us through that 96-yard TD run. Wow, that's you could break that down into TD catch. You could break that down into about 6 touchdowns. I think. What happened on that play?
So we were trying to get them to go off sides to get a free play, but they didn't go off sides, and our center still snapped the ball, and Jordan just put on the dot, went up and got it, and went the way.
Now that you have to avoid a lot of guys oftentimes on a 96-yard play. Did you have any cuts or anything, or juking or jiving, or was the stamina going to go out on you? That's a long road.
Yeah, I was getting tired. It was mostly one-on-one for the most part with the defender, and then once I got by him, it was mostly just open grass.
Did a pretty solid job. The 3 games before that, Jordan Perdomo, your talented QB, was out with an injury, and you filled in a quarterback most of your career. You feel comfortable behind center at the varsity level?
For sure. I always believe in myself, believe in my team, my offensive line, my offensive coordinator, and the running backs behind me and the receivers. I always believe in everybody.
Real nice story, David, in today's Eagle Tribune by Kyle Gaudet. And I love the quote from Coach Ryan. He goes something to the effect of, "Never did we expect this out of David Kelly." In so many words, David, they thought you were a stiff. How did you fool the world as a nobody sophomore year into a junior star?
I started in December, getting into the weight room early and keep grinding, and whenever I could get outside, run routes with Jordan or any other receivers, and really just going hard in the weight room and doing as many camps in the off season as possible, and really just grinding it out.
I know a little bit about the late blooming Irishman stuff. Did you really have a big growth spurt?
Yeah, I did. I grew 5 inches since last season and put on 20 pounds, so yeah.
Wow. And is your love, you've established yourself as one of the better receivers in the MVC. Do you consider yourself a receiver now, or are you looking to be the QB next fall?
I'm definitely going to be a receiver next fall. I believe in myself as a wide receiver.
And the good news is you punch your ticket into the state playoffs. I don't know if it's bad news. Big Bad Central Catholic, defending state runner-up, awaits you. They beat you pretty handily early on in the year. What are your thoughts of maybe pulling the upset?
I'm just really excited to play and just go to work. And I believe in my team. I believe what we can do. I'll never doubt anyone on this team, and I just think we really have a good chance the way we're playing.
They have it, David Kelly, the best hair in the MVC and the most improved player in the MVC.